Well, what I wanted to share with you today is um, a basic formula that we're going to be talking about during the quarterly planning workshop or the business improvement workshop. And I've been getting back a lot of questions from people. Oh, come on, Scott, what's this thing that you're talking about? It just sounds way too, theoretical or something of that nature. And so what I want to do is just share it with you real quick. But before I do that, I wanted to let you know that I spent 4 years in college. I spent 18 months studying for and taking the CPA exam. I spent 6.5 years in public accounting, and I never learned what I'm going to show you right now and what we're going to teach during the workshop. And I don't tell you that to impress you, but instead to impress upon you that sometimes the things that are going to move your business forward the most are the simplest little thing. And that this isn't something that is get widely taught in college or anyplace else. So that you don't know this, don't beat yourself up. But I got a chance to talk to a lot of business owners, and typically when I ask them, what is it that you need or want to see more of in your business, they always look at me funny and say, well, of course, Scott, it's we need to make more money. Well, so in other words, they need more profit. So if I put that here at the bottom, I go, great. So if you need more profit, how are you going to go about getting that? And again, they kind of look at me silly and think, well, Scott, obviously it's we need to have more sales. Say, great. So how are you going to go about getting that? And then, of course, they always come back to, well, we need to get more customers. And again, I ask, well, how are you going to do that? And that's when they finally get to what I call the first variable in this formula. And that is, they'll come back and they say, well, Scott, we need to get more leads. And so I say that because if you remember back to basic math when you were in elementary school, junior high school, everything that's below the equal sign, so to speak, is the resultant, right? And what's above that is the variable. And the only way you can change this result is to change the variables. Well, that's the point. That's what we're going to teach in the business improvement workshop, is we're going to teach you what these 5 variables are that come in between these resultants that would allow you to double your profits within a 12-month period of time. So when you go back through this formula, if you're going to double your profits based on the way that most business owners think about it, you obviously would have to double your leads. How practical is that for you? To take whatever you're getting now and just double it in order to get double the profit. It'd be pretty difficult. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you real quick just one of the variables here. And that is, so in between customers and sales here, it's customers times average dollar sale. In other words, how much do you sell to them every single time that they buy something from you? And what strategies could you put in place to increase this variable here so that we don't have to top and load all of it? And then there's another one that I'm not going to share with you that's also here. Then there's also a variable here on the bottom. And there's even one more up here. So it's what we call the 5 ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ways that you can double your profits in 12 months without having to double the number of leads going through your business. So I hope that helped you a little bit, show you what it is that we're going to be talking about on September the 20th, and I hope you'll sign up. I hope to meet you there. Thanks.